Everybody, what is up? It is Berlin. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, how are you doing? Happy Monday. Okay, so of course you can tell by the title of this video, we are once again going to be talking about this whole drama that has been going on between Nick Snider, Dustin Dailey, Rich Lux, and also Van Luke now as well. There's a lot that's been going on since I made my last video, so this one's just going to be a bit of an update. Not the video that I was planning to come and make first of all today, but I'm sitting here doing my makeup. I've got a little bit of time to get into it, so I thought, why not? Let's come and make an update, because there are some things that are coming out now that I'm really like, whew, girl, we need to talk about it. We need to talk. Because there are some shady goings on, you know, drama channels gonna drama. There are some shady things going on, and I want to discuss it while I sit and do my face. I'm grabbing my Trixie Cosmetics Catcher palette first of all. And I'm going to start doing my eyes. But girl, let's get into this, because honestly this whole situation is getting messier and messier. And now I don't normally love to come and make videos about other drama channels. You know, I prefer to make videos about influencers or pop culture, something like that, rather than like the drama channel infighting. But girl, here we are. Here we damn well are. Here we are, because yet again things are going on between Nick Snider and also Van Luke, and you know, it's still to do with that whole Rich Lux mess, because you know, I recently made a video about Rich Lux clickbaiting about Nick Avocado. He clickbaited in a video about Nick Avocado's death. You know, if you've seen my previous video, then you will know all about the situation. He did do that, you know, and I did say that I didn't think that was great and everything. You know, I wasn't in support of what Rich did, but I can respect the fact that Rich is his own boss, you know, and what Rich puts out on his channel is his choice. You know, nobody can really tell him what to do. He is a grown-ass man. Nobody can really tell him what to do, and I just think that now the behaviour that I'm seeing come out since from both Nick Snider and Dustin Dailey, I'm like, girl, you were friends. You lot were friends, and now the fallout that I'm seeing after this situation, it's just sad. You know, honestly, it's sad. It's like a lot of preschool children, and I'm just really disappointed in both Nick Snider and Dustin Dailey at the moment, honestly. Like, I really wanted to consider those people that I could kind of call friends, you know. I really did. Really did want to consider them friends, but the actions that I'm seeing right now aren't something that I really want to stand by. So that's the reason that I'm making this video talking about all of this, because ever since Nick Snider put out that tweet about Mocha from the Tea Time drama channel that was transphobic and also mocking Here for the Tea's death, ever since Nick Snider put out that tweet, people on Twitter have been upset with him. And he hasn't retracted it. He hasn't, you know, apologised for his behaviour. All he's done, ever since putting out that tweet, is doubled down. And then since doubling down, he's now gone on to, you know, bullying Van Luke somewhat on Twitter. I watched Van Luke's stream on this whole situation where Paige Christie spoke and everything else. I watched that whole entire stream, and honestly, like, I hope that Paige and Rich can still be friends, but like what I'm seeing from Nick and Dustin is really disappointing me at the moment. I wanted to remain impartial, but I don't think that I can do that in good faith now with everything that I'm seeing. The way that both Dustin and Nick are bullying Van Luke, well, it's not cool. It's really not cool, you know, the way that they're both going about that. And honestly, I'm just getting to the point where I'm like, are we really seeing who Dustin Dailey is right now? It's funny, because I went back into videos on my channel from a year ago. I went back into the videos, and exactly a year ago, there's a video on my channel that was Dustin Dailey, once again, bullying Rich Lux. Now, I don't know why a year down the line we're here again. You know, Rich and Dustin had beef last year, and I thought it was all taken care of. I thought it was all done and dusted, and now recently they've popped off again, and it's getting kind of nasty and ugly. And what is happening now is, going back into my video from a year ago, I can see that Dustin then was talking badly about Rich and his success. And since watching Tea Time's video on the situation as well, it's really apparent that Dustin has had a problem with Rich Lux ever since a year ago. Like, Dustin has had a problem with Rich, talking about Rich's success, you know, and in Dustin's most recent video, he said that Rich wouldn't amount to anything. Now, I don't know, but if you're friends with somebody, you know, if that's your homeboy, you wouldn't really say that about somebody. You know, you wouldn't talk about somebody who you claim is a friend like that. And, you know, I wanted to remain impartial about this whole situation. I said I'm Switzerland before. I wanted to remain impartial, but now, looking at the footage in my video from a year ago, and also looking at the behaviour that Nick Snider is showing us, I'm just disappointed. I'm like, okay, well, clearly Dustin has been holding this beef in since last year with Rich. He's been holding this beef in, and now he just took this chance when he saw Rich clickbait this video about Nicocado avocado. He just took this chance to air his frustrations with Rich again. But it's funny to me how Rich's behaviour has never been a problem. You know, the clickbait and things has never been a problem for Dustin before, but now all of a sudden he's saying that he doesn't agree with Rich doing all this clickbait. And not only that, it's just like he's talking down on his friend, saying that he's not going to amount to anything, he's not going to be successful, when in reality Rich has an audience who love him. Rich has an audience who, you know that what Rich does is kind of like party clown shtick. You know, it's entertainment. It's not supposed to all be taken seriously. But it seems that Dustin is possibly jealous of Rich Lux's success. And that's something that Nikki brought up in Tea Time's video as well. Like, and I did watch that video. And honestly, I'm not someone who's friendly with Tea Time. You know, they don't even know who I am, I think. But I know that they were friendly with Sam here for the tea and all of that. You know, I'm not here to harp on them for that, you know. But everything that's been going on with Dustin Dailey and Nick Snider is pretty much making me agree with Tea Time and what they said in their video. Because they did say that they thought this attack on Rich Lux had come from Dustin because he was jealous of Rich Lux's success. And it's really looking like that now. Like I say, with going back into my own channel, seeing a video from a year ago, Dustin was doing the exact same thing then. He was talking shit about Rich, talking down on Rich, saying that Rich had a problem with his ego, all of this stuff. He was saying all of that last year too. So I'm just like, why does Dustin once again feel like he can talk down on Rich Lux? And Rich should have to be okay with it. You know, it's one thing asking your friend or telling your friend that you don't agree with something they've done, and you give him a bit of advice and you say, hey, you know, I don't think you should have done that with your video title. I don't think you should have clickbait like that. I don't think you should have used the gunshots, the car crash picture. It's one thing doing all of that, saying all of that to somebody who you consider a friend. But then just because your friend didn't take that advice from you and didn't take their video down or didn't change the title or the thumbnail, why do you then go and make a video publicly on your friend, trashing them and saying they've got an ego problem and all of this and they're never going to be successful? Why do you take it that far when you really didn't need to, when you could have just spoken to your friend in private Nobody else had to know. And when it got to the point where you realised that Rich Lux wasn't going to take your advice, you could have just gone, oh, okay, girl, you know, I understand you're not going to take my advice. I think you're wrong for that. Whatever, and left it at that. But Dustin Dailey is not letting this go. He made TikToks talking about Van Luke because Van Luke stuck up for Rich Lux as well. He's not letting it go, and honestly, I think that's sad. You know, it's sad to lose a friendship just because of some clickbait. But I actually think it goes deeper. I don't think that this argument from Dustin Dailey was just about the clickbait. I think, looking at the situation, because like I say, a year ago Dustin was doing the same damn thing to Rich Lux. Because that was happening a year ago, I do think that Dustin has some kind of resentment towards Rich, some kind of unhealthy jealousy and bitterness towards Rich. I do think that is a lot of what it is. And it makes me sad to say that, because I really wanted to like both Dustin and Nick. But the behaviour that they're showing me towards Rich and also towards Van Luke, I'm not loving it. I'm honestly not loving it. You know, I just think they both need to get a grip on themselves. It's like, can you see yourselves right now? You are, you know, trashing someone who was a friend publicly. You made a public video calling out someone who was supposed to be your friend over a video title and a thumbnail. Like, girl, that's petty, you know, it's petty. And I just think it shouldn't have happened, you know. Nobody would be talking about this if Dustin hadn't gone ahead and made his video, if Nick hadn't made that transphobic tweet towards Mocha. Nobody would be talking about this at all. Not at all. But because Nick is being prideful and having an ego and not taking back the things that he said about, you know, Here for the T's death, and also about Mocha, he's not retracting his transphobic comments at all, not apologising. Because he's doing that, I'm just now at the point where I'm like, okay, you know, they're really not who I thought they were. Nick and Dustin are really not who I thought they were at all. Not at all. And I don't like it. You know, why have you got to be jealous of somebody who's your friend? Because honestly, that's what it's looking a lot like to me. I might have it completely wrong. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. But I honestly just think now this looks like a lot of jealousy. A lot of jealousy. And bitterness. They look like two bitter old queens. Really, they do. Dustin and Nick, they look like two bitter old queens. And it's sad. Very, very sad. So that is basically all of my thoughts on the whole Dustin Dailey, Nick Snider, Rich Lux, Van Luke drama. And I'm pretty much going to leave that there, because at this point I'm just like frustrated with Nick and Dustin. Like, Nick, how are you going to be gay and also make like transphobic remarks, not retract them, not say sorry, all of that? You know, that is just kind of trash behaviour for me, if I'm honest. But anyway, to do these lashes today, I've taken a pair of Kiss lashes and also this Be Perfect Blue Hydrangea lash. So I took those two, stacked them to give me that, and then on the bottom here what I've got is actually a GWA lash, which I've cut up. If I can find her, where is she? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I cut up one of these GWA lashes on the bottom there just to give me that. Added a little bit of liner, and of course I've done my blush. Just going to add some highlight and some lips, and then this look is finished. So I'm going to leave this here. Let me know what you think about all the drama going on with the drama channels. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you again very soon today, getting into some actual drama. So take care of yourselves, loves. Bye.